Norfolk Southern and the other freight rail companies need to stop fighting us every time we try to do a regulation. They got their way on a Christmas tree of regulatory changes that the last administration made on its way out the door in December of 2020. If the biggest fine we can charge on a violation is $250,000, that is not enough for a multi-billion-dollar company.
That was Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg going on the offensive today, slamming both Norfolk Southern and the Trump administration. But he only addressed his long delay in visiting East Palestine when directly questioned by reporters. And of course, still no word from President Biden on if or when he will visit the area. Joining us now is a business owner from East Palestine, DJ Yokley. DJ, welcome to the show. Our hearts go out to you and your community, just seeing what you all are going through. I'm glad that you are getting more attention, hopefully more answers, but there's been a lot of criticism on Pete Buttigieg for not showing up sooner, almost 3 weeks now. He said that his visit actually falls in line with the National Transportation Safety Board timeline and their initial report that came out today, and so saying that's why he came today. How was his visit received?
Well, I'm glad that we didn't have a nuclear bomb go off on a train track or anything. If 3 weeks is the proper kind of conduct of getting there. I mean, listen, I'm glad that he came to show us attention. I'm glad that the opportunity presented itself 3 weeks later, but really, we're not asking for people to come to our town to just show up for a photo op, as he called it, for those who showed up yesterday. We're asking for people to roll up their sleeves and help us get to work and to rebuild our community brick by brick and to get it back to even better than it was on February 2nd. We didn't ask for this. We asked for people to help, not for people to come take pictures.
So would you welcome President Biden if he came?
If he's going to grab a shovel and dig in, absolutely. Come on, Joe. We're happy to have you in East Palestine. We'll let you take a drink of the water, too.
Many people do think the work will be consuming over the next year, 2 years. I believe that you had a conversation, I understand that you had a conversation with the Norfolk Southern CEO, Alan Shaw. Many people have been very, very critical of their handling of this. What did he say to you?
So Alan Shaw, he's asked for us to trust him and to trust his team. And for me, I do. Until there's a reason not to. You know, obviously,
why do you trust him?
Because he's a father. He's a guy that, you know, that believes in it. He's walked with the community members. He's sat with a ton of us over the last 3 weeks. And he said, he's asked us what we need, what we value, what we want. And he's saying that, and I feel like he's going to help us not only survive this, but thrive well after it.
What did you tell him you wanted?
I want to know that we're going to be okay. I want to know that my family can, stay here in East Palestine. My business can stay in East Palestine, a town that I was born and raised and have a home in, and a business in. I just want to be okay. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm asking for a hand up. And he extended his hand and said, you know, I'm going to invest in you, in your family, in your community.
That's good to hear. You seem to have a lot of optimism, which is incredible. You're a small business owner. Do you feel like other residents share your sentiment of how you're seeing Alan Shaw and you wanting to be able to continue your life there in East Palestine?
So right now, there's a lot of talk going on. There's a lot of finger pointing going on by all the parties involved, including Norfolk Southern, including, you know, the left and the right. And you know, for us, we're just trying to communicate that no matter what happens, no matter how long the media's here, and we wish you would stay. We really love having you here. We do. But we want you to know that we're going to be okay. We're going to roll up our sleeves. We're going to go to work. And, you know, Norfolk Southern, the government on every level has told us that this isn't over until we say it is. So I can tell you this, that we are going to write the greatest American comeback in the history of our country.
I like to hear that and see the resiliency of a small town and see a community come together. I'm glad that you're optimistic. It's great to have you. The best of luck as you continue to get these answers. We'll have to check back in with you, DJ. Thanks for being with us this evening.
God bless you, Lindsay.